Alright, we're going to show you how to install the wood panels onto an MPC 4000 here. Our 4000 already has the plastic panels taken off. It's pretty simple taking the plastic ones off. They just held on by screws that you can visibly see. And then also on the front panel here, you can see where there's a couple that come right up underneath. So you just have to pull those off as well. I'm going to show you a little bit about these panels. As you can see, they're all conformed. They look just slightly different than the original panels, but pretty much the same idea. And then on the back side, we've actually used adhesive to hold them on. You'll see in a minute, I'm going to show you the reason that we picked adhesive to hold them on compared to the others. Originally we were going to go with screw holes, and we realized that it was a bad idea because the original Akai ones had screw holes, and that was always a problem with the 4000s as the panels breaking off the side. As you can see here, I have an original MPC 4000 plastic panel, and as you can see kind of on the inside here, you can see it's just a very small area that actually gets the actual portion of the screw that comes on it. This particular one actually has a couple of them already broken because the area is too thin right here. When it gets any pressure on it, it just breaks a small area. Being that we were doing wood panels, it would have been a bad idea to copy the same design. The flaw of the fact that there's really not any area here for them to work. The only other way to make it work would be to put some sort of washer or something on the outside that would definitely not look good. So we went ahead and went with the cleaner look and giving it a whole complete outside like this. And trust me, they stay on. Alright, first things first, you're going to start with the front panel. That way you can get a line properly left to right to do the left and right panel. As you can see, there's two pieces of the 3M double-sided stick here. And like I said before, this is not your normal stick tape. It's got foam inside, and it's actually rated at over 40 pounds of pressure per strip to hold on. So once you get these things on, it's not going to be easy to get them off. You're going to have to really try and probably use some type of tool to pry it off. So make sure you get it right the first time around. So we're going to take these two pieces here off, and we're going to get it set. So what you're going to do is once you get it on, just make sure you have it where it needs to be. What I would suggest is taking your other panels and bringing them over and getting them set in the area they need to be before taking off the adhesive. That way you kind of figure out what you're looking at and where you need each panel to be to look proper. That way once you have it in the right way, it's going to fit properly in the front. For the most part, when you're fixing this front one, you're going to see you almost want it exactly even with the front casing. It's going to go over ever so slightly on each side. So we're going to go ahead and take the adhesive off and start to put this one on. Alright, now we've got the front panel on. I pushed it down thoroughly. Right here, as you can see, I'm pulling up directly on the machine, and you know how heavy the MPC 4000 is. I'm pulling up on the wood only. Like you can look underneath the machine here. It's not all machine, it's just wood on this corner. So I'm pulling it up by the wood, and that's how just those two little small pieces of adhesive are holding on. Now we're going to stick the right panel on. This one has more extensive adhesive strips, so you're going to have to pull them off a little better. There's more strips on this one just because it's harder to get inset on here. So we're going to pull these strips off, and then we're going to lay the panel on until we have it right in the right position to look flush with the front. Now I'm going to take this panel, now that we have all the adhesives off, and we're going to place it on this side here. As you can see, we got it perfectly matched up in the corner here, so it's going all the way up. And then now, we're just going to go work on this other side here and get this one all set. And same thing, we're just going to take off the adhesive here and put it on. And then after we get it on, I'll show you and I'll test it and show you how strong these panels stay on compared to the early ones that come with it. Alright, now we got the other side all set. And as you can see here, the MPC 4000 is now sporting a new look with the wooden side panels. Some people like it, some people don't. There's other options too. We only have it in this color right now at MPCstuff.com. Although we have had people sand them down and stain them different colors, darker. We've seen a black piano wood stain that looks pretty nice that even somebody just did. Over the top of this, they did a black transparent so you could still see the wood through, but it was a black style. So you can get these MPC 4000 panels at MPCstuff.com. And now I'm going to show you the durability of these actual panels when we pull up on them. As you can see here, you can pull up on this side, right on the panel, and I'm pulling on it here, and it won't come off. We already showed you on the front side where you're just pulling directly up right on the wood here, nothing's coming off. Over here, same way, just pulling up directly on the panel, it's not coming off. I'm pulling out on the panel, moving the MPC. These panels will not come off. The only way you get these panels off is from the front side. If you need to get them off, you can. You have to stick a small screwdriver in here and pry it this way from the front side, and they'll come up from the front side. Due to the back side having more security back here, that way they don't fall off at all. The going from the front side this way is the best way to go if you need to get them off. But again, like I said, some people were questioning the reason that we did adhesive, and it's obviously to give you the no screw look on the side and also for best durability.